Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. Get ready because we are bringing you some intense moments and tech adventures that are not for the faint of heart. Dangerous things are waiting ahead. Buckle up and jump right in. The iron monster roared, straining its wheels as it climbed the steep slope. The body of the car swayed and tilted under the weight of the giant logs. Oily sweat poured from the engine, blowing hot air into the air. The old driver gritted his teeth. His hands gripped the steering wheel tightly, his eyes fixedly looking straight ahead. Under the blazing sun, the giant truck crawled slowly up the steep slope. Each heavy piece of wood seemed to want to crush it, but with extraordinary strength, it still persisted in moving forward, little by little. Amidst the muddy and dangerous landscape, a young, strong girl appeared as a savior. Instead of flowing dresses, she wore a muddy worker's uniform, her hands deftly controlling a giant excavator. A giant iron monster, a huge truck loaded with dirt, now helplessly bogged down in the slushy mire. The wheels grinded, roaring hopelessly, but it still could not escape the grip of the mud. In the midst of the raging flood, the small car was floundering like a stranded boat. The giant excavator appeared like a savior, powerfully reaching out to lift the car out of the raging water. Each drop of water splashed, the roar of the engine drowned out the screaming flood, creating a dramatic scene. The old tractor crawled up the steep slope, carrying a mountain of dry wood on its back. The sound of the engine echoed throughout the quiet countryside, mixed with the rustling of the wood against each other. Black smoke billowed from the exhaust pipe, drawing long streaks across the blue sky. Amidst the majestic mountain scenery, a giant truck suddenly got stuck on a slippery dirt road, sinking deep into the mud. Helpless and desperate, the driver could only watch as his vehicle sank deeper and deeper.
Va a pasar un camión. Todos los carros que están. Va a pasar un camión.
Has your truck broken down on the road? Don't worry, our professional truck transport rescue service will be there immediately to solve any problem. With a team of experienced technicians and modern equipment, we are committed to getting your truck back on the road quickly and safely. The steel monster roared, each wheel grinding against the rough road. The giant tanker, straining under the weight of tons of fuel, struggled up the steep slope. The engine roared like a wild beast. Every drop of sweat from the driver seemed to mix with the black smoke coming from the exhaust pipe. In the middle of a vast field where the earth and sky meet, a giant tractor is struggling. The wheels dig deep into the sticky mud. The roar of the engine echoes like the panting of a wounded monster. The engine roared as the tractor lurched over the winding red dirt road. On the bed of the truck, sturdy acacia logs were stacked like dark green warriors returning from a battle with the jungle. The iron monster, the giant tractor, now lay helpless in the arms of the correspond. The thick, pitch-black mud swallowed half the vehicle, exposing the powerlessness of muscle power in the face of the ferocity of nature.
Trời ơi, cố lên, cố lên, cố lên. Thì muốn mắc lầy nữa hay gì nè, còn anh Tú ở trên đây nữa nè các bạn.
Bên đây thì mắc lại cái bánh xe sao không à?
Famous for its thriving automobile industry, is also a paradise for unique and impressive modified trucks. Here, the passion for car modification is not limited to personal cars, but also extends to trucks, turning them into mobile works of art full of personality.
Chỗ tàn chặt tim.
When your excavator has problems, put your trust in our reputable towing service. We understand that time is money, so we are committed to responding quickly and handling the problem in the most professional manner. No matter what problem your container truck has, from flat tires, engine failure, to serious accidents, we have the solution. Our comprehensive container truck recovery services include towing, on-site repairs, and legal support.
So single line, 3/4 inch cables for 16,000 pounds. They have an account with you guys? You guys do work with them?
Witness the extraordinary power of the concrete warrior, a machine that not only delivers absolute precision in every batch, but is also a symbol of durability and efficiency, helping your project reach the top. A horrific collision occurred, completely transforming the giant container truck into a pile of scrap metal. The tragic scene covered the scene, leaving witnesses in shock. The rough, red dirt road was twisted under the relentless rain, turning into a giant, slimy, and terrifying quagmire. The giant moss-green truck, once majestic and powerful, now became small and alone before the cruel challenge of nature.
Oke, mobil skater ya. Carmilla Group apa? Wih, dalam tuh bang. Makin sih coba dia. Ember.
Finally, after a few breathless moments, the giant truck gradually moved forward, bit by bit. Cheers erupted as the truck escaped the quagmire and moved forward, leaving behind a deep tire track as a testament to the strength and resilience of humans in the face of harsh nature. In the heart of the deep green forest, where ancient trees stand tall, a challenging journey begins. Giant logs carrying the wild beauty and power of nature are awakened from their 1,000-year slumber.
Olha lá, galera, agora é a vez do FHzão lá, ó. Aquele ali é o
The huge
408, se eu
truck
não me engano.
roared and charged onto the slippery road like a wild beast. The
Aqui
wheels
atrás, ó,
crunched
deu
on the
uma
muddy
enfiadinha.
road, mud splashing
quem tá
everywhere,
subindo.
creating long, jagged tracks.
Aô, pretão velho arrumado. Vai subir, tá patinando. Não, tava era errado. 460, ó. Subiu não, e a chuva apertou a top mesmo, ó. Aí tem aquele bobzão ali.
The experienced old driver steered the truck over every obstacle. He dodged over large rocks, avoided deep mud puddles, and climbed slippery slopes. The truck was like a brave war horse, steadfastly moving forward.
Lanjut, pukul 6 km/h, muatan sertu nih bosku.
The huge truck roared and sped across the icy road. The massive wheels spun, trying to grip the wet pavement. Muddy water splashed and blurred the windshield, limiting the driver's vision.
Oh, memang nggak ada obat. Tanpa ditarik bosku. Tadi memang mantap. Nggak sanggup keadaan satu ya. Kalau keadaan satu emang seperti itu.
The huge truck roared and lurched like a monster, struggling with the slippery road. Each wheel spun wildly, threatening to lose control and throw the entire vehicle into the abyss.
Lewat.
Giant trucks roaring over the bumpy roads of Thailand, wielding extraordinary power to transport heavy rocks. They are symbols of endurance and strength, contributing to the construction of great works. The huge trucks roared, tearing apart the quiet night, rushing down the muddy dirt road. The wheels dug deep into the ground, creating long, winding tracks, like giant pythons writhing. Thank you for watching my video. If you like these eye-catching scenes, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next exciting content. See you in more exciting videos about dramatic off-road vehicles.